Now we are going to start the structure of the alimentary canal. So alimentary canal is nothing, it is just a tubular structure having variable division which start from mouth and end into anus. So in between mouth and anus there are the various structure is also present. That structure is called pharynx, esophagus, stomach. It's a bag-like structure, and then the coiled structure and more coiled structure is present. That structure is called intestine. Intestine also different in two parts: large, small intestine and large intestine. So and finally the opening is present. That opening is called anus. So first we start from we already discussed in previous class about mouth. So mouth is the transverse slit bounded by the lip. Inside the mouth, tongue and teeth are present, and the mouth leads into the pharynx structure, and the end part of the pharynx is called nasopharynx, which leads into a tubular structure. That tubular structure is called food pipe and also called esophagus. So esophagus, which only help in secretion of the mucus, so which involve which involve the downward movement of the food through the mucus secretion. The length of is about 25 centimeter, which is differentiated into cervical part. So esophagus in neck region is called cervical, thoracic part, and when entered into abdomen, so it is called abdominal part. So a differentiation of the esophagus takes place. So next to the esophagus, a bag-like structure having J-shaped structure is called stoma. So stomach differentiated into three parts. First anterior part is fundus, main part is body, and posterior part is called pylori. So these parts were help in the food to move into the another coiled structure called intestine. At the junction of the pyloric end and intestine, that's called pyloric sphincter. So that sphincter acts as a wall which prevent the backflow of the food, and then the food enters into the small intestine. So food present in stomach is becomes semi-solid by the churning of the food. That food is called chyme. So chyme enter into the small intestine. And small intestine further divided into three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. So this part help in the final digestion of the food and absorption of the food takes place. So after digestion and absorption, food entered into the large intestine part where the absorption of food, volatilization and bacterial fermentation occurs. So it's also differentiated into the colon, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon, and finally it pass through the rectum and open a pore called anus. So this is the structure of the large intestine. And so here is the inside the stomach gastric gland is present. This is the structure of the gastric gland. So gastric gland is the loop-like structure having the different types of various type of the cells are present. First cells is called axanthic cell. It is also called parietal cell. So here the cells secrete the HCl. ये क्या करता है? ये सेल HCl करता है, फूड को एसिडिक बनाता है. HCl एंड इंट्रिंसिक फैक्टर. ये एंजाइमेटिक फैक्टर क्या करता है? B12 का रिएक्शन. दूसरा अनदर सेल इज कॉल्ड पेप्टिक सेल, चीफ सेल एंड चीफ सेल बोलते हैं. और देन also called gymnosome. It produce or secrete the inactive form of pepsin called pepsinogen. So HCl which convert pepsinogen into pepsin, and pepsin act on protein of food to convert polypeptide, protease and peptones. So here is the help with the digestion of the protein. And another cells is gastric cell. So gastric cells which is gastric gland cells होते, it is gastric gland cells, and then gastric gland all together cells produce a juice called gastric juices. So gastric juices which help in the digestion of the mainly protein and maintain the acidity of the stomach. So this is the structure, and the another structure, internal structure of the small intestine. So small intestine having a loop-like structure which form a finger-like loops. That loop is called villi. So villi, so loop formation to increase the surface area to enhance the maximum absorption. So which is differentiated into loop-like structure. Here is the loop. So loop called villi, and villi further hair-like projection called microvilli, and the base of the villi crypt of lumbricoid which secretes enzyme, and agenta finces secretes histamine, serotonin, which maintain the gastric intestinal movement को maintain the stated intestinal movement, and the another penile cells also present at the base is called base Brunner's glands is present. All together cells produce a intestinal juice called succus entericus that help in the final digestion of the food. So here is the internal structure of the small intestine. Now we know we have a layer of the alimentary canal. So alimentary canals is start from mouth and anus. So the main layer, it is a layer of how many layers? There are mainly 4 layers are present in alimentary canal. Alimentary canals में कितने layer present रहते हैं? 4 layer. How many? 4 layers are present. Serosa, muscularis layer, submucosa and mucosa layer. So here we see the layers of alimentary canal from outside to inside. Outside, the outermost layer of alimentary canal is serosa. It is nothing, it is just a peritoneum layer, visceral peritoneum. And another next to the serosa, muscularis layer is there. Muscularis layer which further differentiate into, there are 2 types of muscles, longitudinal muscles and circular muscle. So thus it is called oblique. Oblique means outer longitudinal and inner circular muscle. So in between longitudinal and circular muscle, nerve plexus are present. That nerve plexus is called Arrobax plexus. So Arrobax plexus help in the contraction of the muscles. So then the muscular layer, inside inner submucosal layer, and the junction of the submucosa, another nerve plexus is present. That nerve plexus is called Meissner's plexus, which control the secretion of digestive juices. And the innermost layer is called mucosal layer. Mucosal layer is called epithelium lining, which folded to form the lamina propria. So this is the, or these are the various layers structure of alimentary canal. So first layer is serosa, outermost, then muscularis layer, longitudinal and circular muscle. Sometimes somewhere it's the oblique muscle is present, and the another layer is submucosa, and inner layer is called mucosa. This is all about related to the external and internal structure of the GIT or alimentary canal. So it's all about is here. So hope you like this video. Okay, thank you.